Hello! Hi, my name is James Smith. I am the box office artist, 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video games. What are we drawing today? You guys have spoke. You guys have spoke as I get rid of my green screen. You guys spoke very convincingly and want Thundercats. I guess that is the most known property out of the four I had there. I knew when I wrote it, it's pretty much that's what we were going to draw. So if I have any shot of drawing any of the other three, I got to start putting the most obvious ones on there. But we are doing Thundercats today, my friends. Good to see you. Everyone coming on, streaming exclusively on YouTube. Whoops, you can see my analytics. See? That's my analytics. A few people watching there. That's my analytics. You guys want to see my analytics? Like 5 people watching. That's okay. That's good. But let's get going, guys. We are going to go ahead and draw right now. We're not going to waste any time. I woke up a little later than usual. So the thing is, here's the problem, guys. I don't know how to draw this. I woke up a little later than I wanted to today. I woke up about half an hour ago. Usually it takes me about 30 minutes or so to get ready for the stream. And I definitely did not wake up as early as I wanted to in that sense, but that's okay. But as I go here, how's everyone doing today? Good morning to all of you. This is the James Ray's Marvel Style Show. So I'm probably going to change the name of the show sooner than later. But it's a lot of fun hanging out with you guys this morning. So I'm just pulling up my inspiration. I have an inspo tab here as we are looking at. I'm trying to figure out how to kind of incorporate all of these characters into one. Like, should I just do like a standard pose here and then combine them? Because I want to add, for example, the Brave Star piece to this, if there's a way to do that. And the thing is, I have drawn Thing before. I have done Thundercats before. So, also, I literally only have 2 hours here, guys. Literally only have 2 hours here. So, question is, can I draw how many characters are in Thundercats as well? So I don't even have Thundercats reference up here, guys. Let me get some Thundercats reference here. Thundercats. I don't even have any reference up here. So we got to start going like right away here, guys. Right away. Because there's like, what, literally six characters at least, plus Snarf? 6 plus Snarf? Then we're going to draw in 2 hours? Come on, man. So when you do something like this, you have no choice but to... play with the sizes, okay? Of course, Lion-O is going to be the one that you focus on. But yeah, that's how you do it. Good morning, Kenyatta. Good to see you. Good morning, Lyle, Alpha, Titan, multi-panel piece. It could be. Like, we could just make it one full piece. Like, I'm out of time, right? So it's like... We could just take the time and make a good piece as opposed to rushing a 2-hour piece in that sense. We definitely could do that. Or we could make it a multi-day piece for sure. But again, whenever we do multi-day pieces, I do want to make sure that it's that it could work both ways, right? It could work as a cover and it could work as a separate cover. So it's like a connecting cover. That's what we're going to do. So... Titan, that's not a bad idea, Titan 413. And then that makes it good. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. I don't think that's Kenyatta's wife, Rhonda, but good morning, Rhonda. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, Kenyatta, I apologize. I was waiting for your response because I didn't want to mail it out until I got your confirmation. So yours will be in the mail today. Yours will be in the mail today. Hopefully we'll get to you in a week or so. So yes, it will get there fast. So hello, Kurt. Good morning. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started. I think Titan. Well, we'll try. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Okay, let's do it this way. So if we're going to do a multi-panel piece, what we're going to do is we're going to do Lion-O on one side and we're going to do Chitara on the other side. Chitara will be the star of the other one. So this one here, we're going to do Lion-O. We are going to... Oh, it is Kanyata's wife. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed what I did. And again, I'm so sorry for spoiling the surprise. I'm so sorry for spoiling the surprise. But you are part of the community. And again, guys, if we have some chance, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you guys posted in the Discord. So I have been promising we're going to take a look at the Discord for the longest time. For the longest time, we were going to look in the Discord. So we will hopefully do that today, guys. Okay, we will hopefully get some time to do it today. What I'm trying to do right now is try to make sure that it gets. What I'm trying to do now is trying to make sure. See this arm? It's kind of stuck. Maybe I can move him over a little bit. The reason I'm trying to get this over is because we're doing a double page spread here. Good day, Michael. Good to see you. There you go. Because I heard Rhonda is herself an amazing artist from what your husband tells me. So I'm excited to see your work. I've not seen it yet. I haven't got a chance to take a look at the Discord in a bit, guys. So hopefully we can do that today. By the way, guys, I always say, if you are watching me live, I'd love to know what you're working on. And I encourage you. Let's get busy, guys. You don't just watch me draw. Let's get busy. You could either draw the same thing I'm drawing, or you could do whatever you want to do. You want to draw Thundercats as well? Show me your version of Thundercats. Ho! Okay, I might have made a big boo-boo here. Let's see. What side is the glove on? Lion-O. Yeah, it's on the other side. Well, should I do... So I'm thinking here, guys. I'm thinking. Because then, part of me thinks he should be on this side. Part of me thinks he should be on this side. Because we got to see the glove, right, guys? We got to see the glove. Yeah, we got to see the glove. Thundercats, ho! Just take a quick break because I need to think how I want to do this. How do I want to do this, my friends? How do I want to do this? Should I just switch them to the other side? Yeah, I should just switch them to the other side, right, guys? Thundercats, ho! Okay, yeah, I'm thinking, I'm just looking at some Thundercat reference here, guys. So. Because we need to see the back of the hand. Hold on, guys. I don't have enough space to record here, so hold on. Just 1 second, guys. I want to let me. Can you guys just bear with me? Sorry, guys. I need to make space on my desktop here because I can't record. Little computer problems this morning, my friends. Little computer problems, but that's part of it. I got 50 megs left on my desktop. What's up with that? Let's see if I could do a cleaner. I don't know if I can do a cleaner while... I bet you my trash is full. I bet you my trash is full. Let's clear the trash. Anyway, guys, let's just hang out. Okay, guys, just bear with me. My apologies, guys. I should have made sure there was space on my laptop. You clean my laptop next time before we do that. Where's my trash? 1 second, guys. My apologies, guys, for the issues here. Just bear with me. Let me turn off a few things first. Okay, I'm just saving a couple things. Apologies, guys. Just give me like 2 minutes here. Just, I have a whole bunch of things open. I don't know why I have all these open here. See, I even have my my Premiere open and everything. I just woke up and like turned it on. Like, let's go. What's going on here? Okay, so we should be rocking and rolling in a second here, guys. Again, my apologies for the delay. Let's see if I can remove the trash. See if that helps. If I empty the trash. That helped a lot. It's like 20 gigs that cleared out of the trash. Not a lot, but enough to record the stream. Can't do anything if we don't record the stream. Okay, now we can record. Alrighty, let's play some games, guys. Here we go. Now we're good. Now we're cooking. Let's cook, guys. Let him cook. Let him cook. Apologies for the delay. Where are you guys? I missed. There you are. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So. Like he could have his arm, because part of me wants him to be like on the, because you know, you do a comic cover, this would be the cover. This would be the cover. And I want him in the middle though, at the same time. So it's like there. So Michael asked a nice question here. Like, when did I start in the comic industry? Well, I started in... I'm going to hold it like the gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet. I started in the comic industry in the year 2000. In the year 2000! That's an old reference. That's an old reference. That's a Conan O'Brien reference. In the year 2000! Yeah, I started in 2000. And then, yeah, why don't we do it that way? Okay, that's what we're going to do, guys. Have his arm up. And then he's like, look under my armpit. There's somebody else here. Look under my armpit. He's going to say... Okay, we should have Snarf here, right? Snarf is going to be here. So let me look at the characters. So tomorrow, you know, because part of me wants, maybe we should do like 2 streams for this. But it's like part of me like, okay, we'll do Lion-O and then maybe the kids. the two kids here. That would make more sense. And Snarf. And then that's it, right? And then the next one we're going to do Panthro and Chitara and I'm having a brain fart here, guys. What's the tiger guy's name again? What's the tiger dude's name again? Yeah, that might be the best way to go. And that way it's like, look at my armpit. Now again, guys, for those of you new, everyone's always confused by my my moniker Marvel style. DC Comics has published Thundercats books. I don't know if it's DC now who publishes Thundercats, or is it Dark Horse if I'm not mistaken? It's either DC. I forgot who publishes Thundercats now. So Thundercats has been drawn in a comic book style many times. So what's really going to sell this is Lion-O, you know? What's really going to sell this is Lion-O. So there you go. Tigra. Thank you guys. Tigra. Hello, Franz. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, Derek, Titan, Alpha, and Michael. Tigra. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The Tiger guy. By the way, you guys know the theme song for Thundercats? It goes like this. Thundercats, Thundercats, Thundercats. Thundercats, Thundercats. Nah, okay, I know that's not the theme, guys. I know that's not the theme. We're just having some fun. There's somebody on the keyboard right now. That's not the theme! That's not the theme of Thundercats. I know. Thundercats, 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 Thundercats. Am I including Snarf? Yes, Jeremy. We're doing Snarf down here. This will be Snarf. So we're doing Lion-O, Snarf, and the kids. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to do part 2 where we're going to have Panthro, Chitara, and things. So it's like, you know, because of course Lion-O has to be the focal point of this piece, right? So it's like Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats, everybody, Thundercats, Thundercats, I lay, Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats, Thundercats. We are the Thundercats. That's going to be my theme song for every property, by the way. Thundercats, Thundercats. Centurions, Centurions, Centurions. Should I make him look like Henry Cavill, guys? Should I? I should have made my Superman look like Henry Cavill. Thundercats. Mute, please. See, Michael. Everybody sing. DFL Artist doesn't like our Thundercats theme, guys. Doesn't like our Thundercats theme. So what's going on? Hold on, my friends. Thundercats. Thundercats. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Thundercats. And let me get... just looking for Snarf reference here, guys. Okay, so I'll do that. Let's lay out the Snarf. Snarf's here. Henry Cavill could be default for all superheroes. There you go. I want Snarf to look mean, guys. I want my Snarf to look mean. Look at that Snarf. Maybe keep his mouth open just a tiny bit. He's got the same pose as Ram Man from my He-Man piece. He looks the same. Oh, sing Happy Chinese New Year as opposed to Happy Birthday. Is today Chinese New Year? Hello, Steel Traditional Art. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Henry Cavill is Spider. Henry Cavill is everybody. Henry Cavill is everybody. Alan Richardson would do. I actually think Alan Richardson would do a good line, though, for sure. That's great. Like Alan Richardson is one of those guys. He could do anybody too. Well, anyone huge, right? He could be Spider-Man 2099. Well, no, he has to be as what's it called. Now, we did do a Spider-Man 2099 a while ago. Thundercats! Ha! The Rock is everybody also. The Rock is everybody also. Well, you know, I would have said that like a few years ago. Maybe not today. The Rock is everybody. Before, Rock was like, you know, it's like gold. Now it's different now. Now it's not as what it was. Okay, let's get going, guys. It's already 6:16. Okay, so we have 4 characters here. We are doing... How do you say this? Willy Kit? Willy Cat? Willy Quit? Willy Cat? Willy Kit, Willy Cat. Vin Diesel. Yeah. Have you guys seen? Somebody did a fan edit of a Thundercat. What's it called? A Thundercat trailer. I think they had Brad Pitt, if I'm not mistaken, as Lion-O, and then they did. And then they did, I think they did Vin Diesel, if I'm not mistaken, as Panthro. I think. Like, it's really old. Like, compared to today, what they could do today with AI and stuff. Like, it's pretty crude compared to today, but for the time, it was pretty cool because nobody was doing it at that time. I want to make them wider. Okay. That's what we're looking at here. Furious Thundercat, Fast and Furious Thundercats. There you go. Wiley, thank you. Wiley. Having a little brain fart, guys. It's been a while since I watched the series. Been a while. Wiley. Thundercats. 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 Thundercats, 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 Thundercats. Thundercats, Thundercats. Thundercats. Hello, Carrie. Go crazy. Good to have you here. Welcome. By the way, guys, if you're new to watch my stream or if you've never said hi before in the stream, I would love to talk to you. Please do say hi. It's just me. Let's hang out. Okay, we're gonna start inking, guys. So it's 6:20. I might be able to go a tiny bit later, but let's see here. Let's see, 4 characters here. Of course, he's gonna take an hour. I want an hour for him. That brings us up to 7. Actually, why don't we start with Lionel first? It's one of those things where it'll bring us to 7:20, maybe 24 minutes for him, and then maybe 15. That's what we'll do. So I'll give my, well, let's start with 45 minutes. Let's do 45 minutes for Lionel. It's one of those things. Lionel has to look good. Out of everything, Lionel has to look the best. Okay, so let's get started right now. Do Lionel here. Let me pull up my overhead camera. Lionel has to be the best here. Whoops. So let's zoom in. All right. Scarf is in the foreground. However, I want to make sure that we have enough. Again, Lionel's the main piece to this. It's not Scarf, even though he's in the front. So I want to make sure that he's done correctly. Okay. Oh, let me just pull up one piece of reference here, guys. All right, and then let me pull you guys back up here. Hi, Mario. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So even though Scarf, not saying Scarf's not important, he absolutely is. We could get back to like multi-character panels here, like what we were doing with the Hulk one yesterday. I was telling you guys I wasn't very pleased with how the Hulk one turned out yesterday. I could do better. There were some anatomy problems with the Hulk one yesterday, but Yeah, so it's like, I think I'm going to, yeah, I was able to fix the arm a little bit with the blacks, but look at it right now. It's like I should have allotted the time better, and that's why, like, time management, guys. When it comes to these things, it's so important, especially when you don't have forever to work on these things. So, timing yourself properly, you're going to get the most out of every second you are drawing. So right now I'm just looking at Lionel's sword here. Trying to find Lionel's sword. Make sure it looks good. Alara says, I need to teach David Finch how to do likenesses. I don't know, man. I always laugh and, me teach David Finch something? What? I laugh. David Finch, a good guy. Consistent, too. Consistent guy. It's like one of my heroes, for sure. Even to this day. Even after getting to know the guy very well. Wonderful dude. Wonderful dude. Oh, let me, I need a better image of this sword, guys. Thundercats, ho! Ho! Now, I will draw the sword first, though, because it covers most of the body. So, can you see what I'm drawing with the sword, by the way, guys? Let me see. Okay, so right now, I'm down to 40 minutes for this lino. I gotta get the sword done fast. Fast! Where's my... Oops. With your speed now, do you think you could easily meet comic deadlines now? A page a day? I think I can. But again, it's all about the interest level, too. That's what really slows down some people, It's more like you're not interested, right? So it's like... And that's the one thing about comics. You're not drawing everything you want to draw. Even if you're drawing like a book a character you like, right? After a while, there's going to be stuff you're not interested in drawing after a while, right? So I think I would definitely be able to prioritize my time. Like I would start. This is how I would draw a comic today, guys. This is how I would draw a comic today. I would go through the entire script. Okay. I would go through the entire script. I would lay out the entire book. Lay out completely the entire book. Or at least have a rough idea of what I want to do with every page. And then I'm going to start on the pages that are the most important. I wouldn't go page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. I wouldn't do that. I would start with the pages that were most important. Or the more splashier pages, as we say. Because those are the ones that you're going to be remembered for those pages, okay? Also the ones that are more integral to the story, like stuff like that. You want to make sure that those are done. I would probably do it in a way where... and I kind of learned this from David Finch, actually, when I was doing comics, because he did a lot of stat panels. So for you guys don't know what a stat panel is. When you're drawing like a talking scene, and then pretty much it's like the same camera angle. You could get away with using the same panel multiple times, right? So we would call that statting, where we would take that panel, and then multiply it again, right? Use it again. Now, the only problem with that is that page is not as sellable afterwards, right? It's not many people want to buy a comic page with blank panels on it, right? So it's definitely not the most sellable thing in the world, right? So I would leave those to the end if I feel that there's an opportunity there to reuse panels. I would save that for the end. I still wouldn't draw anything digitally, because if anything, the closest would be statting those panels myself in Photoshop, right? That's the closest I would get to doing quote unquote digital art. But you are right. I would be able to handle it better, for sure. My planning would be way better. Absolutely, absolutely. So. So I guess the answer is yes. I would definitely be more professional for sure. Because even if I if it looked like I couldn't make the deadline, I would be more honest. I would tell them immediately, hey, I'm having troubles here. You know, because there were times where I blew many a deadline, guys. I blew many a deadline. When I was working on Tokyo Storm Warning, my first real book for DC. I messed that gig up. I'll be honest with you guys. I was super late on that book. Now, I am thankful I got opportunities after that, but I was very late on that book. So to the point where the editor wouldn't even pick up my calls. Scott Dunbeer. I think he's in IDW now, if I'm not mistaken. Scott Dunbeer, but he was editing that book. And it was quite the opportunity. I was with one of the hottest writers there was. In Warren Ellis at the time. I had all the makings of making a superstar performance, and I kind of squandered it. I kind of squandered that, you know. If I hit that out of the park, that could have meant a lot of things. But, you know, I took it for granted a little bit, you know. A lot of things in your career that you look back on. They always say hindsight's 20/20. There are a lot of opportunities that I missed because you know, that I wouldn't have today. Okay, let me give you an example, and I guess that's a good topic to do right now. Let me tell you some of the things I wish I didn't do. Okay, in comics, especially. Okay, in comics specifically. So that is one. I wish I handled Tokyo Storm Warning better than I did. Okay, I'm not afraid. Again, I'm not afraid to tell you guys when I mess up. I messed that up. I messed that up. It was so bad to the fact that Warren Ellis got mad at me. He got mad at me because I was so late with the book. And then I was missing a few pages, and I was like, hey, Warren, can you send me the pages? And he sent me this message in all caps. And like, I'm not done yet. But also, you know, one thing that I definitely has changed since then? One thing that definitely has changed since then, today, from when I was drawing in comics, I am more self-aware now, and I definitely take more responsibility now. I definitely take more responsibility. Back then, I was very quick to blame everyone else. It's everyone else's fault, not my fault. Today, I realize, no, it was my fault. It was my fault, completely my fault. But you're always quick to blame other things. You're quick to blame, you know, people get defensive, you know. They don't want it to be their fault. They always look for somebody else to blame immediately. When something goes wrong, a lot of people, they try to look to somebody else to blame. These days, I kind of grew out of that. These days, I realized I'm in control of my life. I'm the one to blame. Even if things are, quote-unquote, out of my control, were there things I could have done for it to be in my control? Yeah, and I always think that to myself. What could I have done? Even when it comes to things like accidents that I get into, or you know, I didn't get in many accidents, but it's like, what could I have done better? So here's an opportunity. After I drew Wonder Woman, I had an offer from Top Cow to do a 6-issue stint on a book. I forgot what it was called. But I got I got offered to do 6 issues for, I forgot what book it was, for Top Cow. As you can tell, it wasn't a main book, or else I would remember. It was Cyberforce. I'd be all over it. But I didn't take it for two. I turned it down for 2 reasons. Number one, I was hoping and praying for another opportunity from DC. This was after Wonder Woman was done. I did get my opportunity from DC, but later on. And number two, the pay wasn't great. The pay they were offering me wasn't the best. Let's just say that. So I turned it down, hoping for another opportunity, hoping that DC would give me another gig. But they didn't. So, I turned it down already. They already gave it to another artist. Actually, a pretty famous artist. Though I forgot his name. I guess it can't be that famous. but I turned that down. And again, starting out in your career, you should kind of take everything. You know what I mean? You should try to take everything that you can. Like, unless, I should have gotten assurance. Or even asked my editor, you got something for me. I got an offer on the table. And he would have told me he had nothing for me. He would have. I know the guy. He would have told me. It was a nice guy. Like, despite all of it, like my editor, even though they didn't hire me for something else immediately after, my editor was a really nice guy. He would have told me, take it or not. But I could have told him, hey, look, I got this offer on the table. Do you think you guys will have anything for me in the next 6 months? Because it's a 6-month gig. And he would have told me. And I should have took it. But I didn't take it, and then I ended up not having work for the next 4 months. For the next 4 months, I didn't have anything. Like I was telling you guys before, all the offers in freelance art, sometimes it feels like all the offers comes at once. And you're like, couldn't you space them out? Couldn't you space them out? Yeah, did I do that wrong, guys? Sorry, I was looking at the wrong reference. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking at a prop sword. I was probably at a prop sword. Thank you. Appreciate it. I made a boo-boo. Oh, well. I'll fix it. Well, fix it in post, as we say. Actually, I think I know how to fix it, too. So you think I don't know how to fix this? I can. But I will fix it later. Okay, guys, just remind me. So, so with that, you don't know when the next job is coming sometimes. You don't know. Like I had job offers, and let me just turn down the volume here a little bit. I once had, I was working on 3 books at once. I think, did I tell you guys this? I think I told you guys this story, but for those of you new, maybe you haven't heard this story before. There's one point where I accepted everything because I was out so long without any work, and then 3 projects came at the same time. Hi B, my number one fan is there. My number one fan is here. Hi B, good to see you. So cool. I love the Thundercats. Thank you so much. I'm going to sing the Thundercats theme song for B. Guys, let's sing it together. You guys ready? Thundercats, Thundercats, Thunder, Thundercats, Thundercats, Thundercats. Thunder, Thundercats, Thundercats. Look out for the Thundercats. Okay, take care, B. Take care, B. Whatever you're doing today, please do stay safe. So with that in mind, anyway, there was a point where I had 3 jobs at once. Okay, and I'll even tell you what it is. It was City of Heroes for Top Cow. That was the first job I accepted. City of Heroes for Top Cow. It was Transformers G.I. Joe for Udon, my buddy Udon. Oh, Mario's trying to finish inking his Green Lantern, and DFL artist says mute. Much love, DFL artist, for you. Thundercats, Thundercats. And guys, I know that's not the Thundercats theme. I know that's not the Thundercats theme. But Thundercats. So Transformers G.I. Joe and a toy company. You guys heard of Spin Master Toys? They wanted me to do a property for them, draw a comic for them, where it's their, they were trying to make their own G.I. Joe at the time. This is a long time ago, so I can talk about it now. They're trying to make their own G.I. Joe. So I was literally working on 3 books at once. 3 books at once. And I'm just getting my Lionel reference here, guys. What time is it? Oh, I got 30 minutes for Lionel now. See, 30 minutes for Lionel. Literally 3 books at once. Not recommended, my friends. So in my head, the way I reasoned this out, I said to myself, okay, I am going to draw 18 hours a day. I am going to do 6 hours a page. That's how I envisioned me doing it. By taking all 3 jobs at once. I was going to work 18 hours a day. So 6 hours per page. That, you know what, today, I'll be honest, today I could probably do that. Maybe not 2, maybe I could do 2 books at once, but I definitely could do that if I was alone. I have a better shot of making that kind of deadline today, but as you can tell, I kind of didn't do that, and everything suffered. All books suffered. All books suffered, and that's tough because like especially like Udon, like Eric Ko, who runs Udon, is a good friend of mine. Like I didn't want to disappoint him, but I did. Like Eric was a good guy. Like he gave me things to work on. Like I did Mortal Kombat cards, guys. I did Street Fighter. Like me, Street Fighter. Yeah, I did Street Fighter. Yeah. So as you can tell, it suffered. Now, one of the reasons why I took extra jobs, like the first job I got was the City of Heroes job. I should have been thinking long term. I shouldn't have been thinking short term. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Because I got the job, it was supposed to be 3 issues I was doing on City of Heroes. Okay? So if you don't know, City of Heroes is a game. It was actually a popular game back in the day, but it was very Avenger-ish. So now looking back at it, if I did a good job on that book, that could have led to a lot more opportunities. It would have. To show I could handle a team book and do it well, that's not easy. And to have it published as well, that's not easy. Now, even though they weren't paying me well, let's just say it that way, okay? I don't want to make it sound like the 2 things. They weren't paying me well. Number 2, they didn't pay me on time. So those were the 2 main issues there, okay? And those are huge issues. Not saying that's wrong. Those are huge issues, okay? But for a guy at my, my experience level at the time, no, I have been working in comics for a few years at that time. But a guy still trying to make it in Marvel and DC at the time, the opportunity, I think I should have stuck that out and just did that. Because that was the first job I had. Okay? Those other 2 came later. Because also I thought to myself, okay, and let's just say this. The pay was about half what I usually get on my page rate. Okay? In comics, we get paid per page. It was about half. So I'm like, okay, in this, this Transformers G.I. Joe, I'm getting paid a little bit more, Though at the same time, I wasn't the sole penciler of the book. My good buddy Joe Ning was also penciling the book. It's like we were doing the split thing. So hindsight 2020. Hindsight, guys. This is what I should have done. I should have not accepted the other jobs. And all that effort I was putting in trying to do 3 books at once, I should have focused that on 1 book. Because if I did 3 pages a day for City of Heroes, if I did 3 pages a day, I would have looked like a king. I would have looked like, and have it not look bad. If I just concentrated all my effort on doing 3 pages a day on City of Heroes, completed what I said I would start, because that matters too. Like, these editors talk to each other. These editors talk. It's not like, 100 hides from me. The industry's small. They're all friends. So if I mess up, the editor can tell other editors, hey, don't work with this guy. He messed this up. You know what I mean? Like, even if I did 2 pages a day, I could have done that. I could have done 2 pages a day and look like a king. You know what I mean? That's what I should have done. Finished what I agreed to. Take that and then take with every page that I drew there as advertising for the next job. That's what I should have done. Looking back. Again, hindsight's 2020, guys. Hindsight's 2020. That's exactly what I should have done. I shouldn't have took the udon job. And I say that now, like I should have took the udon job. No, because the City of Hero job came first. I agreed to that, and that would have led to more opportunities. Now, I did end up getting my Marvel job after that, so it didn't stop me, like kill my career in that sense, because my Marvel job came after that. Or did it? Did it come after that? I'm trying to do revisionist history, guys. I'm trying to remember. No, it did come after that. No. This was after the Marvel job. Because I worked on like 3 books for Marvel. I had 3 books at the time for Marvel. I'm trying to revisionist history here, guys. And if you guys know my history, you can tell me my own history. Because I remember when I was working on these books. Oh, no. I think the Marvel jobs came later. But because there was a point I was so overworked, that's when I decided to go back to school and get into film. That's what I decided. So, freelance art isn't easy, guys. At the end of the day, it isn't easy. But your reputation in the industry means something. It means something. I always say, guys, it's one thing to get your foot in the door. It's another to keep your foot in that door. It's 2 different things. Now, step by step, first you got to get your foot in the door. And that is hard. I won't say that's harder than keeping your foot in the door. It's hard enough just even getting the shot. And once you get the shot, understand that's not it. That's like you're not set, okay? You get a shot, you kill it. If you guys ever get the opportunity, whatever your dream art job is, if you get an opportunity, kill it. And do what you can to kill it, okay? Don't be too concerned about how much you're getting paid. If you're getting an awesome opportunity to work, it's going to lead to that payment later, okay? It will lead to that. Don't get too hung up over a few extra dollars, okay? It's like, especially if you're starting your career, guys, like, if you got the opportunity, work your butt off. Work more than you need to, okay? And that's the thing. I remember going back there, and I'm imagining myself in that position right now, and I'm like, ugh, I could have done this, I could have done that, So a little bit of regrets there, guys, a little bit. But again, all of that led up to where I am today. All of that led up to me hanging out here with you. All of that led to me having the career I did. So I can't complain about those things. I am a firm believer. Things happen for a reason. Opportunities happen for a reason. But I will also say that, if this convention circuit was here when I was working in comics, like people making money off conventions like this, I never would have left comics. I think I would have been the traveling artist. Like a lot of my friends are. Like it's fun, man, doing all these conventions. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm highly enjoying it, Good times are having by all. So, Thundercats. Yeah. With your current skills, do you think you could work on 3 books at once? I think I can, but I probably wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't accept it. I totally think I could. It would take a lot of planning. Like I would, if things are laid out already, like how would I tackle? Okay, that's a good question. How would I tackle if I had to work on 3 comic books at once today in 2015 or 2015? Is today 2015? Is it 2015, guys? I wish. You know how old I was in 2015? Oh, boy. But with that being said, how would I go about doing 3 books today? Well, understand 3 books means 22 pages per book. Okay, 22 pages. So we're talking 66 pages in a month. Okay? So here's what I would do. So just say a month has, how many days, guys? How many days in a month? Because you're going to have your months where you have less days, okay? So let's say we're lucky enough that February is not included in this time frame. I'm doing these 3 books, okay? So just say I have either 30 or 31 days. Let's say 30 days, okay? 30 days to do 66 pages, all right? I will go in like I'm trying, first of all, there are a couple things I'm going to try to do here. Number 1, I am going to try to give myself a day off per week, okay? A day off unless I really need to work on that day, okay? If I really need to work on that day. So just say 4 weeks, so just say there's 4 days off. So now we're down to 26 days for 66 pages, okay? So 26 days for 66 pages. So it does look like we're trying to do 3 pages a day. We are, okay? I am going to take the first 2 days of the month, okay, 2 days, to lay out the entire 3 issues. And that's, and even roughly, lay out the whole book for every issue, okay? So that's 66 pages in 2 days. Like looking at it, sounding like now, I would probably need 3 days. It would probably be better to do 3 days to lay it out. Because once it's laid out, everything is so much faster, okay? But let's say conservatively, let's just say it's 3 days. So now I got 23 days for 66 pages, okay? So, and he said, last day says the weekends. No, I am working 6 days, 1 day off. That's what I'm going for here, okay? But every weekend I will assess if I need to do a little bit more on that. Just say it's this Sunday I'm going to take off, okay? Just say a little bit more. Okay, so with that, now if everything's laid out, my hope is I am going to aim for 5 hours per page. That's what I'm going to aim for. Well, maybe even 4 hours per page. I'll aim for that. It's one of those things, if it goes more, it goes more. But I will aim for 4 hours per page. That's what I'm going to aim for. 4. So that means you're already working 12 hours a day, okay? Again, this isn't easy. This isn't easy to do 3 books at once, you know? It's not easy. And this is trying to get 1 day off, right? This is trying to get 1 day off, right? So with that, okay, and that's what I would aim for. I would say I would aim for 4 hours, knowing that it could take 5 or 6. Okay, and then again, like I said before, I will probably spend the first week doing 6 hours a page because, like I told you guys, I want to do the bigger, important pages first. Organization matters. That's why I would lay out the entire book first. It's just like here, what we're doing here in terms of I am trying to, I'm giving more time to the Lion-O here because he's really what sells the piece. He's the reason why people are going to say this piece is good or not. It's unfortunately not Snarf. If I do a crappy Lion-O, but a really good Snarf, people aren't going to say, what a Snarf. No, they're going to look at Lion-O and think it's a bad piece, no matter how good Snarf looks in the front here, which is why I'm tackling him first. I would do the most important pages first. I would look for opportunities to speed things up. That's why the layout part is important. Okay? That's why those 2 days of layout or 3 days, that's why that's so important to take time there because I'm like, okay, if I can repeat panels, if I can reuse panels, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look for every opportunity I can to stat panels. So when they say stat, reuse images from panels, like especially talking heads, guys. Like talking heads, like you can use the same panel more than once. right? You can, right? So that's where that comes into play. All of those stat panels, I'm saving those for the last week. All the pages that I considered easy, I would do that for the last week. I would do the hard pages first. I would. But at the same time, I would cap myself. So when I say cap myself, the hard pages, if I'm going to do 6 hours for the page, I'm keeping it at 6 hours. So I would approach it the way I'm approaching it now. Okay, I would approach it like, okay, I'm going to do the bare minimum, and then if I have time for detail, I will. Do the bare minimum, time for detail, I will. And put those pages aside. Don't, well, actually, I can't put those pages aside because the inker's waiting. Like, if I had the luxury where the inker's not going to start this a month later, I would hold on to the pages and then wait till the absolute last minute to send them. Because that way, if I have time later to add more, I can, right? But most of the time, you don't have the luxury, so let's assume I have to send the pages immediately, okay? But the important pages, having the most time, like things like big reveals, big story angles, like stuff like that, big splash pages, all those I'm doing first in the first couple weeks. And all the talking heads, all the stuff that doesn't have to be as good, those I'm reserving for the end. That's what I would do. Now, after the second week, if it looks like I'm behind, that's where that extra day comes in. That's where I will do maybe a page on the extra day. That's how I would do it. How finished would you have to page for the inker? Can you trust the inker to get the pages details you want? No. But again, it depends on the inker. I would trust Richard Friend. I was telling you guys, Richard Friend is probably the best inker I've worked with. I would trust him. I would trust Andrew Curry. Andrew Curry was an amazing inker. He did a great job. He worked with me on Tokyo Stone Morning. He was fantastic. Some you can, some you can't. Let's just say it that way. Some you can, some you can't. Let's just say it that way, okay? Now again, not ideal. Would I take it? Only if I really needed to. But that kind of schedule, guys, I would only do that maximum 3 months, probably. Maybe 3 months. To be honest, I wouldn't even take that at all. At this point, that's too much. It's too much. Like, they would have to be paying me really well for me to even consider that. Copper Guy says, looking phenomenal. Thank you, my friend. That much work would be stressing for 24 hours. Not sure I could rest with 3 deadlines over your head, right? So that's one of the things. It's like you pay your dues. You guys heard that term, pay your dues, right? You prove your worth to the company you're going for, right? And again, you have the right to say no. You have the right to turn things down. But the thing is, if you accept it, you have to take responsibility. I'm the one who put this on me, right? Like I said, one thing I've learned, self-responsibility. If I took that job, that's on me. If I said yes, that's my problem. It's not really the company's problem. Because I agreed. I agreed to do the job. And the company has the expectation that I am going to do it at a professional level, like I'm doing just that book and that's it, right? That's what they're asking me to do. But the thing is, if you can't, they'll give it to somebody else, and sometimes you don't want that, right? You got to be okay with them giving the job to somebody else. You got to be okay with that, to say no, But if at the end of the day that means a better book, a better opportunity later on, that's when you say no, Because I'll tell you why I accepted those jobs in the first place. I told you guys, before. I had the opportunity to do a Spider-Man story with Marvel. I had an opportunity. Okay, I got 7 minutes left, by the way, on this drawing here. I had an opportunity to do a. It was a Spider-Man short story. It was like 14 pages. So we were first working at Marvel. CB Cebulski, the editor-in-chief of Marvel right now, he contacted me. He said, James, we got this short story here. But at the time, I just returned to my old company, Dreamwave. I literally just returned that week. And I agreed to do some work. So I was trying to work it out. And then CB went to me, James, don't worry about it. What other opportunities, we'll get something else for you. Okay, we just need somebody on this right now, but we'll come back and help you and give you another job. I didn't hear from them again for 2 years. 2 years. So it's like in your mind, you're like, man, I squandered that opportunity, you know? In your mind, you're like, oh man, that was it. And you don't know if you're getting that job again. You don't know if you're getting it. So you're very reluctant to say no at something after that, when something like that happens, right? Yeah, Alpha Proto says working on Spider-Man comic is a dream job, for sure. But at the time, like literally that week, I just committed to something else. That was the issue with that, right? And so that scares you when they say, okay, we'll have something else for you, and then nothing comes. That scares you. So when something comes, you bite, and you bite hard. And like, no, I'm doing this. I don't care what I'm working on right now. I was very lucky though that when I did end up working for Marvel, that I did have nothing going on at the time, so I was all right, which is good for them because they needed me to work on it immediately, like that day. They needed me the day they called me. They're like, "Can you work on this like now?" That's how far behind they were at the time, right? So. But yeah, that's how. If I had to do it, would I take that job? No, absolutely not. No way. Especially now, guys. I have kids. Like no way. There's just no way. It's not worth it to me. If I have 3 jobs, I could get rid of 1. I don't need 3. I don't need 3. If that's 3 jobs, it's usually from different companies. Not many companies would make you do 3 books at once. Okay. And again, like I said. If you could do all that effort for 3 books, how awesome would you look if you did that for 1 book? In a way, that's probably how I would do it. Now thinking about it right now, if I had the opportunity to work on a Marvel comic right now, not that that would interest me at all. I'm not, maybe that is a dream job for some. It's probably not as much for me anymore. Though, but if I had that opportunity, that's probably what I would do. I would go into it like I'm going to try to finish this book in 2 weeks. That's how I would go about it, even though I would have a month. It's like giving yourself your own deadline for it. And by the way, I'm running, I got 4 minutes left here, which is fine because we only gave ourselves 45 minutes. Like I said before, I'm willing to go an hour on this piece. That's how I would handle that. If I was going to do that, if I'm willing to do that for 3 books, if I put all that effort into 1 book and I finished a book in 2 weeks, you'd look like a superstar, man. I'm telling you. You'd be Todd Knock levels. Todd Knock, they call him the cleanup guy because he could bang out 2 pages a day easy like that. He could bang out 2 pages a day easy. You would be the cleanup guy. So all that effort I said into doing 3 books a month, 3 comic books a month, if you apply that to just 1 book a month, man, you'd be sitting pretty, man. See, I get excited just hearing myself talk about it. That actually wants me to get back into comics, man. Though if I get back into comics, we could probably still stream. We probably still could. Like the comic, they wouldn't mind if I was doing this. Like Marvel wouldn't mind if I was still doing this while working on a comic for them, as long as I met my deadlines. At the end of the day, that's what they care about the most. Are you meeting your deadlines? Okay, you're meeting your deadlines. Though if I was doing this, I would probably just stream and that's it. I wouldn't even do the edited videos. Or if I'm working for Marvel, then I can hire someone to do the edited videos, you know. So the cleaner. That's right, Alpha Proto. Kenny Omega the cleaner. I should get my AEW piece out of the way before I start doing those WWE pieces, right? Because once I start doing those WWE pieces, I can't do AEW anymore. The reason is because I saw there's a way to do like affiliate links with WWE products, and I don't think they'd appreciate if I did. You know, these wars are real, right? These wars are really real. So they wouldn't appreciate if I was doing AEW stuff as well as WWE stuff. But hi, Shadow Threat, good to see you. But anyway, guys, that's what I would do. And if you ever were to see me do a comic, that's how I would approach it. Lay out the entire book. Lay out the entire book. Try to finish it one book in 2 weeks. That's what I would do. Let's see here. So how's everyone doing today? How many of you guys want to be comic book artists? Actually want to do like work for Marvel and DC and do like sequential art? Can I ask? How many of you actually want to do that? You guys got me excited about working on a comic again, man. I will say that I am actually doing a comic. Just channel your inner Jack Kirby, do 5 pages a day. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to add on. Well, it's already 7:05, though. Okay, I did say I was willing to go a little bit longer than 8, so I'm just going to add 10 more minutes. And then we will get to working on Snarf here. Okay, let me just do one thing with Lino. Lino has the thing. Action09 says, I give you a funny challenge. Try to Red Hulk and Green Hulk both fight without using colors. That's right. Well, you know how easy that is? Just make Red Hulk look like Harrison Ford. That's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, just get them to look like the actors, and then it'll be fine, you know? As long as they look like the actors, people will buy it. But again, that's probably something that you got to be good at likenesses to do that, right? And I do my best at likenesses. You guys know that. I do my best. I do enough where it kind of looks like the person. So how many of you want to be comics? Carrie Go Crazy says, I'd rather do covers than books, though. Okay, right. Carrie, been drawing my whole life, right? How many pages does a comic have? I heard 24 or 32 pages. 22 pages. Or back in my day, most comics are 22 pages long. So yeah. Looks like Chris Hemsworth. Yes! High five. I'll take that. You know, whenever I render a chest, guys, the chest ends up looking tiny. It looks tiny to me. Yeah, whatever. So by the way, is my buddy Chris here? Chris Hawk here? So tomorrow, guys, we will be doing a commission tomorrow. So we're going to be doing multiple streams tomorrow, guys. So we're going to be doing some Star Wars, my friends. Star Wars. Let's do the State of the Union for Star Wars, my friend. Tomorrow we're doing State of the Union for Star Wars, okay? And we're going to be doing my friend Chris Hawk's commissions. Probably just one, but we'll do one of them tomorrow, okay? Good morning, Corey. Good morning. Coca-Cola is working on his own indie comic to crowdfund. There you go. Mario wants to be a comic book cover artist. Yes, for sure. Well, again, I will say, Mario, that it is hard to become a cover artist without experience and without doing interiors first. Most likely, like especially for Marvel, right? If you want to do cover art for Marvel, it's very rare that they get someone who hasn't done interior art to do their covers if they don't have a cover experience already. So it's like, okay, you pick your battles. Like, how do you get in, right? So it's like, well, of course, make covers. That's how you do it. Number one, prove you could do the job, right? Prove you could do the job. But I also think, you know, with covers, it's like, for someone just to pencil, I believe you do the line art, right, Mario? For just, you know, I also think you get a better shot if you did everything, including colors, for them to give you a shot. But again, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm not there. I'm not at Marvel right now anymore. Or I'm not. I don't make the hiring decisions at Marvel. So it's like trying to figure that out, you know. But at the end of the day, all you can do really is try to make the best covers you can right now, Mario. So. Fred Perry from Gold Digger Comics is the fastest drawer I've ever seen. You know him or ever seen it? I have not heard of him, Mike. Maybe I should check it out for sure. Like I'm always. Oh, Chris is here. He's excited, man. We're gonna do some fun. Yeah, penciling then inking. Good. I think you got a better shot if you do all line art yourself. That you don't need to rely on an inker. Oh man, I got 4 minutes left. No glove. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for glove reference right now. I am lucky. You know this pen here? This pen, I found this in the basement. This pen is actually pretty good. There's still some juice in this. Okay, but yes. That's right. Cover is insanely important. Absolutely. I consider it like a thumbnail, you know? I always say that. Hello, Curly. Good to see you. Duruti. Yes, catching a live stream. There you go. Darth Vader with a TIE Fighter. Most likely Darth Vader with a TIE Fighter. I think that's what we're going to be doing. All right, guys. So, Just trying to pull out some glove reference right now. And people have drawn this glove multiple ways. You know what, guys? Maybe that's a good goal for me in that sense, right? Because, and maybe a way to show you guys how to do it, or if my ways work, I could try to do that too on my own end, like try to get some cover jobs for these companies, and then kind of document my my attempt at getting these jobs, right? And I could fail. I could definitely fail, for sure. Or I could fail or succeed. But we could give it a shot, right? We could give it a shot. So the very first thing I'm going to do, though, is even without step one, guys, and maybe I'll do step one today. Step one is to find the editors I want to work with. Okay, who are the editors who are doing these books? Number two, interact with them. Okay, number three, prove I could do the job. But you might as well prove I could do the job last. You can do it, James. The drawings today pretty much covers, for sure. Yeah, so like the ultimate goal would to be doing a Marvel or DC cover. I know that's probably not the case. Now, we will start because I am doing a cover. I am doing a cover for a title called Astrobots, and we're going to be doing that very shortly, actually. We're going to be doing that this week as well. But to get an actual cover job, we could do that. We could try it. Wouldn't hurt, right? Let's give it a shot. Yeah. And I will document that process for you guys because I know a lot of you guys want to do that as well. So, and we could do it together. You could try too. You could try too. That'd be funny. I said, okay, I tried to contact this editor, and then all of you guys contacted the same editor. That'd be hilarious. The editor would hate it, but that would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind on this one. Okay, guys, so let's move on to we're gonna move on. We're gonna try to get these three done, and then we're gonna go back to Lionel. Lionel needs more love. Lionel definitely needs more love here. Okay. See, I didn't even draw his leg. Okay, let's draw Snarf really quickly here, guys. Okay. Whoops. Snarf looks human. Sounds great. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Why not? And thank you guys for joining in on the stream. You know, we've been slowly growing every day with the stream, so I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, I'm not expecting millions of people to watch these streams. I know it's a very niche audience in that sense. Coca-Cola says, "What's your cover rate? I need a second cover for mine." Well, we'll talk. Why don't you email me, my friend? Email me. My email is contact@jamesraysmedia.com. See, I went straight to the jamesraysmedia.com. Contact@jamesraysmedia.com. Contact me, man. To show us, that sounds great, to show you the process of creating a comic book cover. I think that's also for Astrobots, because I told them I was going to be doing it live with you guys. So that's what we're going to do, all right? So let me get back my Snarf reference. So I'm going to give myself 20 minutes for Snarf. Hopefully I don't need all 20 minutes. I made him to look too mean, guys. I'm going to make him look less mean. How do you make him look less mean? It's all in the eyes, guys. All in the eyes. Well, he's not Puss in Boots mean, but these aren't Puss in Boots eyes though. They're too small to be similar to Puss in Boots. But we could do that, guys. Why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's see here. Expos, admin posters. There's opportunities where you can do your mural work. Be the mural guy. I was thinking about that. I was definitely thinking about that, and we did talk about that before, right, guys? I did that video where I was saying I was going to concentrate on just doing bigger pieces and stuff like that. I was thinking about doing that. I'll be honest, I kind of lost interest a little bit in it. Like these pieces, as fun as they are, the bigger pieces, and I guess it's my what's it called? I don't know if I have ADD or not. And again, I hate it when I say that because I know there's people. I'm not diagnosed or anything, but it's like I always need to do something new. And though being the mural guy, that would be great. I'm not sure that. You know what it scares me about that, guys? And I'll be 100% honest with you because we're buddies, right? We're all buddies here. It's just us. What scares me about is the time. Like I don't know if at this point in my life, with a family and everything, that I can sacrifice 6 months of my life to do something like that now, right? I can't. Now, again, it doesn't have to be that extensive where I'm doing like a 10-foot mural or whatever. Like maybe I could get away with just like something that I do like in a month, maybe like a month-long mural. And then these days, like how fast did this month go by, guys? Like we're almost in February, guys. We're almost in February. Like how fast did this month go? But part of me just wanted to get back into consistently drawing, which I haven't been doing in the past, how many years now, right? In the past, past 2 years, consistently. Like I have been posting, you guys have been seeing me posting, but never consistent. This is the most consistent I've been. This last 2 months. This is the most consistent I've been on my channel in a long, long, long time. And again, I thank you guys for that, for motivating me to come by every morning and hanging out with me. We've done that every single day this month. So Duturi says, I'm streaming an awkward time for us here in Europe. It's an awkward time for everybody, my friend. But it's a time that works for me because of my kids, because of my other responsibilities. It's really the only time I could stream, really. So that's why I never really expected many to join in on these streams. So the fact that you guys are here, it does mean a lot to me. So thank you guys for that. Thank you for giving me the chance here. But yeah, more poster work for sure. And also, I'll be honest too. Doing like the single posters. And again, I guess I was spoiled. Guys. I guess I was spoiled. Spoiled in two ways. Spoiled in terms of the rate I was paid, and I won't tell you how much, but I was paid I was well compensated to do the Star Wars mural and the Infinity War mural, the official ones. I was well compensated for those. Okay. However, to do smaller posters, okay. I had a consult with somebody, an agency that does smaller posters. Wonderful people, absolutely wonderful people. I wish them the best in what they do. And we were talking about possibly doing something together, or at least having them help me kind of get where I need to be in terms of poster art. We were in talks. Didn't amount to anything, but that's all right. But when they told me the rate that they paid their artists, I'll be honest, guys. I made more money in a brand deal. I made way more money in a brand deal. Like, it didn't seem worth it to me. Now, saying that, it's way more than a comic book cover would. It's way more than a comic book cover. But here's the also deal with movie poster, guys. You can't just draw what you want. You can't. Right? You come up with the idea. But at the end of the day, you have editors to work for. I think when I did the Star Wars posters, guys, one thing they did do, they labeled it as a fan poster. So that gave me leeway to avoid all the editors, all the cooks in the kitchen type thing. When you do official posters, there are a ton of cooks in the kitchen. You have actors who need to be drawn a certain way. You have actors that need to be the certain size on the poster. That's real. That's true. I don't think I'm telling any stories out of tales. Like, that's part of their contracts, and sometimes with these actors, is that they have to be a certain size on the poster. That's actually part of some actors' contracts. Like, you don't have to. I was very lucky. I didn't have to deal with any of that when I was doing the stuff for Infinity War and that, right? So it's one of the freedom aspect of doing an official movie poster or an official thing. The freedom's not there. Plus, the pay is not what you expect it to be. Starting out, anyway. I'm sure later down the line, if you get to my buddy Paul Shipper levels, of course, it's going to be much, much, much more. If you're able to get to do DVD cover, or what's it called, like a steelbook illustrations, that can be lucrative. But if you work for an agency, it's from what I hear, it's actually not that much. It's not that much money comparatively to the amount of work you got to do. So that in itself, that kind of made me hesitant of continuing that path. And to be honest, that's probably why I didn't continue in that path. Now, later on, like, again, it's one of those things. Will that lead to more opportunity? Like we talked about before, when it came to the comic stuff, when I was telling you guys my story, the comic stuff, could that lead to more opportunity? Absolutely it can. Absolutely it can. So I guess it's not the upfront money. But at this point in my career, it's really tough to, accept something like that. You know what I mean? But again, I say that, and I'm realizing, okay, I'm pretty much willing to do the work for Marvel and DC if they want me to do a comic book cover. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I could also sell the originals. That's the thing. I could sell the originals as well with Marvel and DC. I thought you could. I really thought you could with the poster art. You can't. You can't. If I were to draw traditionally like this, I can't sell this. I can't. They own it, pretty much. Now, how do guys like Drew Struzan get to keep their paintings and sell them? Well, because he's Drew Struzan, that's why. And it was a different time back then. Today, part of the deal is giving the original art to them, right? So that's like, yeah, did they not use AI nowadays for comic covers and movie posters? Movie posters, yes. I don't think they'll do that for comic covers. I highly doubt they'll do that for comic covers. There was one dude that got caught using AI for a comic cover, right? You guys remember that? That one guy? He got caught. And I don't know how he didn't get caught earlier, but you could see his fingers, he had like 6 fingers. Like, come on. The deadest of the dead giveaway that it's AI, you know? So in essence, I think that's why I'm not itching to do poster art, guys. And again, guys, to get into it too, you would have to start off on you don't get to do Marvel posters immediately. I would have to start off doing posters for like documentaries or film, small films and stuff like that. It's stuff I can't really, I guess I could show on my channel, but you know, again, it would lead to other jobs. So if my heart was set on poster art, just poster art, yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. But it's not that sense. It's not really. So that's why I kind of didn't go that way. Okay? Like a lot of you guys have been following me a while. There are a lot of times I'll say something on a video, I don't follow through. I'm man enough to admit that. Like that time I did say I was going to quit YouTube and try to get into the movie poster art business. And after having those conversations, it was a little premature. After having those conversations, I took a step back and I was like, I don't know. Now again, though, guys, at the same time, like YouTube isn't forever. I know that. Like, am I going to be doing this when I'm in my 60s or 70s? I don't know. There's probably something else going on then. So when you think about it that way, it's like, okay. But that's why I'm not into the movie poster art as of right now. Now, could that change? Sure. Would it be cool to do something for James Gunn's universe? Absolutely. Guy won't leave me alone. Keeps calling. Like, I'm not saying that if they came to me and say, James, we want you to do a Superman poster, I'm not going to turn that down. Of course I'm going to take it. Of course I am. But I'm not actively looking for it, you know what I mean? Did Ross Draws get exposed for using AI? Well, his name was on the Mid-Journey list, correct? Was that it? I think that wasn't that it? If I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly. Unless he was actually exposed for the AI. But just because his name was on that list, because I think they released the name of people who signed up. If I'm thinking of the same thing, maybe you could tell me, Knuckle Sandwich. Because it's one thing for him to sign up, it's another for him to actually use it, right? Now, of course, if you sign up, people will automatically think you use it. So I get that. But sometimes, like, I don't, maybe he's just trying to learn it at the same time. Maybe that's why he signed up. Like, I don't know. So if he was actually caught where he actually had an artwork that, that was proven to be AI, okay, that's one thing, right? But him trying to actually learn how to use it, to be honest, I don't see an issue with that. It's like, it's here. It's like, people hate it, like us artists hate it, concept artists. There's lawsuits, all of that. It's definitely stealing from other people's artworks. It is. Right? There's no question about that. But it's here, and it's like you can put your head in the sand and hope it goes away. It's not going away. So it's like, okay, stay ahead of the curve and figure out how to use it, not necessarily use it now. No, but when the time comes where it is something a little bit more ethical, use it. I see that. Do I have music playing in the background? I thought I did. I hear it. Okay. Actually, no. Right now, no. Let's get music playing in the background. So, yeah, his style is in the AI programs. I seem to be using it as a shortcut since he could claim it as style. Really? Okay. All right. See, that's different. I don't know. But he is right. He is correct. He is correct in that manner. But again, it's playing with fire, guys. It's like, I wouldn't do that. Personally, I wouldn't do that. Well, depending on how busy you are too, right? Like how busy you are, but okay. To each his own. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole, man. Jim Lee is an editor. Well, yeah. He is, but I don't think he's active in the recruiting artists. I could be wrong. I don't think it's his job to recruit the artists, though. Or if it is, it's like big artists for the bigger titles. Look at me trying to say I know what Jim Lee does in this. I know how Jim Lee does his job. I have no idea how he does his job. So I have no idea what he does. Let's say it that way. 5 minutes. Oh no! Yeah, I'm not too worried about this one, guys. Now I am more worried about the two kids that I'm drawing here. They literally only have like 10 minutes each for them. And again, they're not going to be the most action-packed things you're going to see. And also, I guess at this point, guys, I'm not too worried because we do plan on adding on to this piece over here later. So it's like... And that's the one thing about doing all these fast draws, guys. Before is like 3 minutes like really worries you. Now it's like, whatever. So... imagine AI could credit and compensate artists if borrowed from. Yeah. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And you know why it's not going to happen? I'll tell you why. Because not enough people care. Like, I'll tell you, there's millions of people who care. But there's millions more people who care more about their money. There's millions more people who care about their time. So, to them, and this is unfortunate, but this is reality, right? To those people who use AI as either artwork, or, instead of using an artist, or instead of using a writer, whatever you use AI for, they value speed and time over the feelings of an artist. And that's just it. That's just it. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. It's about the money and time. Those two things. And unless they know you personally, unless they know the artist personally, they're not really going to care about it. You know what I mean? That's the tough part. That's why I don't see it going away. I just don't. I hope humans change my mind about these things. But, Come on, humans. Go Team Human. Come on. Come on. Okay, what was your question, Lay? Did you draw the Gravity Falls characters, like a baby version of Bill Cipher? No. You only see, usually you see me draw a property. I, for the most part, only draw them once, for the most part. It's very rare I draw them twice. It's got to be an extremely popular property for me to draw it more than once. And the video has to do extremely well for me to draw it more than once. Like, for example, Ben 10. Like, my initial I had two Ben 10 videos. Both did extremely well. Speaking of which, I should try to get that Ben 10 colored, the one we did recently. By the way, guys, I am actually thinking about, okay, and that's enough for Snarf. We're going to go straight ahead immediately to the kids here. Sounds like a bleak future. In art, it is, man. I'm telling you. I'd love to be the voice of optimism here. But, also at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, control what you can control. We could sit here and worry about AI, and then it sounds like we do that every day here on the stream because someone always brings it up. That's the thing. Someone always brings it up. But at the end of the day, what happens, happens. we concentrate on what we do. That's what we have to do. You and me. Okay? You and me. This is what we got to do. If we love drawing, forget AI. Let's just go ahead and draw. Let's do it. Okay? Let's just do it. Who cares? What were the kids' name again? What are the kids' names again? Okay. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's like, you know, we can't control. Whatever happens, happens. Unless we're going to go out and actively fight this thing. What can we do? Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to join in every day, you and me. We're going to come here every single day, and we're going to draw our butts off every single day. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do something AI can't do and show the process of how we do it. That's what we're going to do. Okay? That's what we're going to do, guys. Okay? You and me. That's how we're going to get through this. All right? Come on the stream every day. Come with me every day, or at least check the stream out every day if you can. We're going to come on here, and we're going to work our butt off every single day. All right? Okay? That's what we're going to do. Michael likes drawing more than AI. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Wily Cat and Wily Kit. Wily Kit and Cat. There you go. So let's just come on here. Let's go ahead and draw our Thundercats. If AI can do a bit of Thundercats, good for them. Good for them, you know. I don't even know who that is. Like, there you go. There are really people divided on Ross using AI, right? Mr. Boss says, you mean Alex Ross? Not Alex Ross, no. I don't even know if Alex Ross knows how to use a computer. Just joking, man. Love Alex Ross. You guys know he's on my top tier artist list. You know what? I'm always drawing the neck too low, the head too low. I want to bring his head up. Okay, I'm gonna have the timer 20 minutes. We got to finish these two characters at 20 minutes. I think we could do it. So there you go. Yep. I never met. You know, you talk about these OG YouTubers. Like I've never met Ross. Ross Draws. Never met him. Seems like a nice guy, but I didn't. Yeah, never met the dude. Now, the key to drawing kids. The key to drawing kids, guys, is two things. Number one, a little bit bigger head. Number two, less lines. The less lines, the better. So, Alex Ross isn't related to Diana Ross. I'm pretty sure he's not. There you go. Yeah. A lot of editors have their go-to artists that they prefer to work with as well. Absolutely. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. If you have an artist that you work with, that artist is always on time. He never has to worry about that artist blowing a deadline. That artist never ghosts him when he's not done his work. Of course. Of course he's going to keep going with that artist, for sure. And that artist sells. And that's even the more important part. The artist, people like the artist's work. Well, it is the most important, but what's even more important is that they make their deadlines, right? Like, for example, like a guy like Travis Charest. Like, I love Travis Charest. He is on my top artists. You guys know that. He's on my top list. But the dude is so slow. But he was back in the day. I don't know how he is now. Like, he's still doing some stuff for Marvel now. But when I saw his stuff, like, he was doing, like, innovative stuff back in the day. And I used to love his stuff. And then he got this deal to work for a European publisher. I forgot what it was. And he did, like, 4 pages in a year. Like 4 pages in a year. It's like, you know, like I'm slow, but I'm not. Now, to be fair, there's some of the best pages I've ever seen in my life. Like they're masterpieces, right? He painted them fully. Like they are amazing. It's just, you know, for a comic book publisher, like 4 pages in a year. Like you'll never see this book. $15 minutes left, guys. I think we're in good shape. Okay, there you go. You talk about Larry Hama, G.I. Joe comic art writer. Larry Hama's like a legendary writer. He's been doing it for quite a long time. Oh, what am I give him a, as we say in the Philippines, a sando? I gave him a sando. Why is he's not wearing a sando? I gave him a cutoff shirt. Why am I giving a cutoff shirt? He's wearing a t-shirt. 13 minutes here, guys. Now, one mistake I did yesterday, guys. I focused all the attention on Scar. You know, because he was in front, like we said we were going to do in this stream. I realized now I should have done the regular Hulk first. I should have done the Bruce Banner Hulk first. because you know we rushed the regular Hulk, even though we had like an hour per. I felt the regular Hulk got it got a little rushed, and there's some anatomy. I'm having trouble with anatomy these days. It's coming down to it. So, would I ever draw a Swamp Thing? Yeah, maybe we'll see. By the way, you know what I didn't put in the vote yesterday, guys? Marvel Rivals. I totally forgot. That should have been in the vote. Oh, you know what? And we didn't do that today. My apologies, guys. We didn't do that today. Okay, guys, we're going to figure out what we're going to draw tomorrow. Okay, guys, if you are watching live, I'm going to start a poll. What are we drawing tomorrow? Okay? Okay, so we got... Okay. You guys, what topic are we drawing tomorrow? So, in here, we are going to have... we'll do the drawing parody again. We will do Hanna-Barbera. We got Marvel Rivals. And should we do the villains? Maybe not the villains yet tomorrow. We're probably something Disney movie. Okay, I'm gonna start the poll. There's about 87 of you guys watching right now in the live. Please do votes. Go over to the topic and vote, my friends. Vote. Okay. Vote. Vote. So 50% for drawing parodies starting off, but then drawing parodies started off strong yesterday. So this will go right to the end of the stream. After the stream, I'm going to put up a poll for what exactly we're going to draw. So we're going to do drawing parodies. I'm going to ask. We're going to draw The Rock as the Thing Rock. We're going to do Bruno Mars and Bruno Mars as on Mars as Martian Manhunter. If it wins, we'll see if it wins, because last time it was in the lead, and then 80s properties came up, right? So Defenders of the Earth. Now we put that in yesterday's, but then again, it was up against stiff competition yesterday, and kind of unfair competition. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The moment I put up Thundercats, everybody knew I was going to do Thundercats. So. Uh-oh. So there we go. Justice for parody. Well, it's coming down. People are voting. There's about 96 people are here. So all 96 of you guys vote. 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 Right now, it's 30. Nobody wants a Disney movie, apparently. Nobody wants a Disney movie. Nobody wants to give Disney movie some love? That's fine. I don't need to draw a Disney movie tomorrow. Okay, guys, vote right now. Drawing parodies and Marvel Rivals. They are tied. So what is parody? So, a parody is very simple to Jolly Arts style. If you guys are a fan of Jolly Arts, I love Jolly Arts. He's doing fantastic. And again, congratulations to Jolly Arts. He just got engaged. He has a video on his YouTube channel. It looks phenomenal. Congratulations to him and his fiancée. But with that, what he does is... he draws... Disney stinks! Hey, James, if WWE asked you to do a comic, would you do it? I'd do it. In a heartbeat, I would do it. You know what? Like, AEW, actually, you know, they have a deal with Warner Brothers, so they have comic books. They actually have comic books. So they have comic books of all their wrestlers. So, if anything, maybe AEW would give me a job. But, okay, anyway, with that said, parodies is so what he does. One thing that he does very well on his channel is that they say draw the Rock as a rock, draw an Eminem as an Eminem. He would do that, and it would get very viral. It would get very, very viral. So I thought to myself, it's an amazing premise, and definitely, of course, giving him all the credit where credit's due. If you're gonna follow me because of that, follow Jelly Arts. The guy knows what he's doing, but he's also known for like ASMR style art, right? But with that, I thought, okay, why don't I try it myself and put my own spin on it, you know? Well, it's my spin. Okay, what if, we'll do Rock as a rock, but we're going to make him as a thing, as the thing, right? So he'll look like the thing. He won't look like a rock's face in a rock. He will look like the thing and do it extremely detailed. So that's what I kind of want to do. I'm going to try it. And I thought that would be a fun thing to do with you guys, okay? So that's what I mean by rock as a rock, But again, any one of these things I'm willing to do, even Disney movies. I think we could do some fun things with the Disney movies, but it would be fun to try it for a stream. We don't have to do this for multiple streams, but a stream where I will draw the Rock as a literal rock, or like we said, Bruno Mars as Martian Manhunter on Mars. Stuff like that. So that's what that is, right? So there you go. Bendetti says, love watching your live streams in the morning. Keeps me motivated to get on my own comic. Have a great day, brother. Well, thank you so much, my friend. And get on that comic and share your progress, okay? I would love to see that, Bendetti. Go to the Discord. Whatever you feel comfortable in sharing. I understand that a lot of people don't want to share all their work till they're done, especially when it comes to a comic. But if you are willing to share anything with your comic, we would love to see it. I would love to see it, guys. So go in there and share your personal projects, by all means, for sure. Draw myself as a razor. Well, I won't do that. Nobody will watch that. There you go. A friend from New Zealand who's worked on the Moana 2 film has done comics for the WWE. Well, that's awesome. That's right. Were they the old... who did that? Was it Chaos Comics? Remember that when they had the license to do comics like years ago? It probably wasn't them because that was years ago. But I remember, I think it was Chaos Comics. They did like an Undertaker comic. Snoop Dogg as a dog. Yep. We could do that. But I would have him be like this muscular dog, Woof, woof. Snoop Dogg as Snoopy the dog. In a Marvel style. Oop, but nope. You guys want Marvel Rivals, though. Coming up here now. See, the drawing parody guys, they come right away. I got 4 minutes left, guys. I think I could finish lining those legs. I can finish lining those legs. Let's finish lining those legs while we're at it. 4 minutes left. To be honest, let's just go ahead and finish lining those legs here. I'll stay for just a little bit longer than usual. Let me just get his leg reference here. What does Lino's legs look like? Okay, so and part of me wants, okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, guys, here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I want to make sure the proportions are right. So you guys can see where I'm at. Okay. Jesse misses my one character and 10 different styles videos. Hope to see those again. Maybe we could try that one day for sure. Those were fun. Those were definitely fun trends before. Again, I don't do them. I'd love to say them. I do it as well as my buddy ADC Art Attack or another great Canadian, May Yu. You guys know who May Yu is? Another popular YouTuber from Toronto as well. I would actually like to meet May. Talk shop, as we would say. We would talk shop, you know. It's Headlock Comics. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. I haven't heard of them. Headlock Comics. Oh, by the way, Knuckle Sandwich, your commission is in the mail, my friend. It's in the mail. It should arrive there within 2 weeks, okay? If it doesn't get there in 3 weeks, let me know, all right? Are we checking the Discord today? I'm sorry, I don't think I have time. This took me too long. I got to wake up earlier, guys, so we can check the Discord. Maybe next time. Well, no, I don't want to start off doing the Discord because I know a lot of you guys come later. So I do want to do this Discord, guys. Trust me. Trust me. I don't want to cheat you guys out of that. So we... Is there a superhero named Dog? How about Snoop Dogg as Dog the Bounty Hunter? Snoop Dogg as Dog the Bounty Hunter. There you go. I actually don't mind that because I could draw Snoop Dogg and I could draw the hair. I could give him muscles, and I could you know, add in like you know, all his weapons and stuff. That's actually not bad. That's actually funny. I don't mind that, actually. I don't mind doing that. Snoop Dogg is Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yes. Yes, excited. And, by the way, no Knuckle Sandwich, I was able to include that extra thing that we were talking about. So, the envelope was big enough. Let's see here. The Undertaker is underdog. So Marvel Rivals is ahead right now with 33 votes. Right now, there's 93 of you guys in here, guys. Guys, go vote, please. Please vote. Vote, vote, vote. Get your voice heard. We're almost done here, actually. We're almost done with this particular stream. We're just going to finish off. Just going to finish off Lion-O here. Oh, that's 3 minutes already, but we're going to keep going until this is done. It is 8 o'clock. I do have to get going. And I'm not sure if my buddy Kenyatta's here, but your commission will be in the mail today. I was just waiting to confirm your address, which you did already, so thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend, but that should be in the mail today. And guys, tomorrow, we might be doing multiple streams tomorrow because not only will we be doing our regular stream, whatever it's going to be. Right now, Drawing Parodies is back in the lead. Jet Li flying a jet. How about this? Jet Li as Jetfire. Oh boy! Jet Li as Jetfire. Dino Mutt. Dino Mutt. Who's Dino Mutt? Doctor Strange as a pizza. That's not working there. I don't think that works as well, eh? Doctor Strange is a pizza. I'll be honest. I am liking Snoop Dogg as Dog the Bounty Hunter. Because it makes him... He could be more Punisher-like. You know what I mean? He could end up being like more Punisher-like. So drawing the Rock as a rock, quote unquote, the Thing. Are all your streams and commissions in the book? Not yet. No. I have a few more to do, for sure. How feasible is it to have a January monthly stream art book? Jetfire Lee it is. There you go. Dungeon Master Crypto. That's not bad too, Dungeon Master. I won't lie. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because it would just be like I'm drawing him like. That's not bad. I won't lie. I won't lie, Dungeon Master. That's not bad. Man, Lay, you're coming up with weird ones. Cryptocurrency. There you go, Knuckle Sandwich. We were talking about Bitcoin earlier. All right, guys, I think we are coming down to it here. Let me just do a quick erase. Like, there's just a couple of things. Like, I wish I had more time for this arm here. This arm definitely needs more love. And it's right in front, too, so it's like... There you go. Oh, drawing parodies is coming up. I kind of sold you. Jamie Foxx as a fox. He just has a new movie on Netflix, right? Jamie Foxx. The fox from Zootopia. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave it at this, guys, for now. We're going to leave it at this. Part of me, of course, I want to work more on this guy. I really do. It might be one of those things where if we have time in the next stream, I might go back and spruce this up just a little bit. But part of me is like, I want to add more to it. I just, you know, we're out of time. And I really got to start earlier, guys. I really do. Got to start earlier. Okay? But there you go, guys. This is our Thundercats. In a Marvel style here, okay? Liam Neeson, Michael O'Gorman. Liam Neeson as a lame Nissan. Ray as a son. Okay, that I get more. I get that more late. A Ray as a son. Okay, I get that. Like a sun ray. I get it. Yes. So, Mike Tyson as a T-Rex. Okay. Mike Tyson as a T-Rex. Okay, so that is it. This is our beginning Thundercats piece, guys. So we're going to have a conjoining piece here with the other characters here. So I might actually tape this together, and then we'll do the other side. But both of these should work as a cover. Okay, and they'll all have their own separate videos. Okay. Now... I did a crew of Terry Crew. I like that, Knuckle Sandwich. A crew of Terry Crews. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. I like that a lot. That's good. Okay, guys. Let's make the poll right now. Let's make a poll right now. Okay, guys. I'm calling it. I'm calling the poll right now. Congratulations, drawing parodies. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Beating out Hanna-Barbera came back. Hanna-Barbera came back. Okay, Mr. Boss, I know a lot of people want me to draw me. Nobody's going to watch that. As much as I would like to say nobody's going to like that. There you go. He looks like a no-neck chump. To be honest, I agree with you. I think I made his neck too thing. But, you know, it is what it is at this point. So it's like, whatever. Now I got to make it happen. Well, it's all in the vote. It's all in the vote, my friends. Okay, so I'm going to make the poll right now. Let's see here. Okay, so let me just check one thing, guys, and I'll have you part of the poll. Okay. Just give me 1 second here, guys. And then we're going to get to the poll. Okay, so I'm going to make the poll right now. Let's switch accounts here, though. Yeah, I'm in my other account. By the way, guys, after a while, like I'm part of me is wondering if I should put these streams on a different channel as opposed to this one. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Like, we're going to keep streaming here for a while. there might become a time where I might move this over to another channel, all these streams, but I'm thinking about it. I'll just let you guys know I'm thinking about it, but we'll see, okay? All right, so here we go. And I'll let you guys do this with me. All right, so tomorrow we are going to do a parody drawing. Okay, I'll say a Jolly Arts, and I'll tag him. By the way, guys, subscribe to Jolly Arts. Parody drawing. What should we draw? Okay, and I'm going to put the image poll. Here we go. Okay, option 1, we have The Rock as a rock character. Okay, put the thing. Oh, won't give me that many lines. The thing. I don't know if this will all fit here. Bruno Mars as Martian Manhunter on... I don't have enough letters for Mars. Bruno Mars as Martian Manhunter on Mars. I just got it in, guys. Just enough letters. There you go. We have a crew of Terry Crews. And last one, Snoop Dogg as Crypto, the super dog. Okay. That's our choices, my friends. That's our choices. Let me just add some images here. So let me just add some. Let's see. Let's hope that's big. It is. I'm just downloading the images here, guys. Terry Crews. I love Terry Crews, man. I do. Won't lie. Love Terry Crews. I think Terry Crews is like one of those guys, like, you know, he's jacked, of course, right? Played football, but also an amazing artist in his own right. Like, absolutely amazing artist, performer. Like, Terry Crews is the man. The man to me. Snoop Dogg. Okay. Now let's see here. And I'll move that. You see all my thumbnails, guys. You saw all my thumbnails. Let's see. Downloads. So that's The Rock. There you go. And whoops. Bruno Mars. We have Terry Crews. Let's reposition those images here a little bit. Okay, guys, you guys ready? Here we go. And live, my friends, live. Bruno Mars is Martian Manhunter on Mars. A crew of Terry Crews. Okay, so I do like the spin. I'll be honest, guys. I do like the spin. I do like the spin on it. It's a little bit different than what Jolly Arts does. And again, subscribe to Jolly Arts. The guys are phenomenal. You guys are probably already subscribed to him at this point. So there you go, my friends. There you go. That is the poll. That is the poll. Vote, vote, vote. Let me see if there's already a couple votes here. Let me see. A few votes? Let's see. Oh, there's 3 votes and 1 for each. There you go. Can't get more democratic than that. There you go. Can't get more even than that. There you go, my friends. So, there you go. This is our final, what's called, Thundercats piece, part 1 of 2. We're going to make this a 2-parter, mainly because of the time that we have. So thank you guys for joining in. Let's see here. And Snoop is going to win, you think? Snoop is going to win? Stone Cold Steve Austin as a Stone. Yeah, that would work. The Rock as Korg, he would work. We could do, you know, same thing. We could do Stone Cold Steve Austin as a Stone, and we could make him as Korg. We could do that. The Rock would be better as Korg, though. Now you mention it. Korg has more stuff. But then again, Fantastic Four is a little bit more, what's it called? It's more in the know right now, I would say. So let's see here. What else did you guys say here? Hello, Paul. Jonathan. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you. Thursday, that time, by the way, might not work. I'll message you, Paul, by the way. Post Malone as a Post. There you go. Mr. T-Rex. There you go. There you go. That works. Mr. T-Rex, except the kids today wouldn't know who that is. There you go. Mercedes Monet as Mercedes-Benz. There you go. Oh, draw Batman as a bat. No, that wasn't him. There you go. Raptor as a rapper. There you go. There you go. So, there you go. So, I won't lie. I think out of all of them, like, I'm excited to draw all of them. Probably the easiest one to do is the Rock one out of all of those. But all of those would be extremely fun. A lot of fun to do. And possibly viral. We'll see. So, hi, Cara Bear. Good to see you. I hear Stone Cold. I think of Stone Cold Creamery, the ice cream. I do, too. I do, too, my friend. Give that a stutter. Oh, Jetfire Lee. I forgot about Jetfire Lee. We'll do that for the next one. I totally forgot about Jetfire Lee. But again, I think the 4 that we have, they are the more, what's it called, more known right now. So I think to start us off, that is, morning. I think to start us off, I think that is a good way to start this thing. One more time, guys. One more time, and we're going to call it a day. Whoops, that's my stand-up. One more time, we're going to call it a day. Let's refresh one more time. Let's see how we're doing here with like 5 votes now. 26 votes. A crew of Terry Crews. A crew of Terry Crews. That's hilarious with 26 votes. I'm going to draw tomorrow a crew of Terry Crews. Maybe he'll be awake at that time. I don't think so. He wakes up a little bit later. But anyway, guys, that is our stream for today. I have to get going. I'm way over. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best wherever you are in the world. Please do take care of yourselves and your families. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Before we go, give me a high five right here. Give me a high five right here. And thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Hit subscribe, hit that like, hit that, all that fun stuff. Share this with all your friends. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Take care.